after finishing the final testing at Jerez, he has a lot more confidence than he had this time last year, and it's been a real boost for him and the team. Now, obviously, Marquez, who finished 2/10 behind Redding, had 2 offs in the testing. In the second off, he had a massive high side at turn 3, and obviously is a bit disappointed with that. But at the end of the day, this is only testing. So Scott Redding setting the pace there basically at Jerez in the final 2015 MotoGP test. We look forward to seeing what he's going to do next year on that bike. This is Motorcycle Sports Radio, bringing you the best in motorcycle sports.
You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio from the Motorcycle Sports Radio Centre.
So the Classic TT this year will see the return of the 250 GP class. The 2-stroke bikes are coming back onto the big scene. It is fantastic news for all of us, especially those who have seen racers like McGuinness come into road racing on bikes such as this. Obviously, Bruce Anstey, another 2-stroke master as well. So basically, this is going to be in the Classic TT in August 2016. We know as well that the Classic TT is growing ever more popular and basically creates as big a draw now as the TT proper earlier in the year as well. So we are delighted to know that the 250 GP machines are coming back. It will be interesting to see who's riding what and what's riding who and who's going to be basically on that grid for that race. Obviously, we can suspect that the big names that sort of cut their teeth on the 250 GP machines will be there, and we hope that they will be there. So it's going to be very exciting. Do not miss the 2016 Classic TT, especially with the return of the 250 GP machines. Can't wait for that one.
You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio from the Motorcycle Sports Radio Centre.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we've got time for this week on Motorcycle Sports Radio Weekly Review. I am Si McCready, and I will still be Si McCready the next time that you come back. Thank you all so very, very much for listening, wherever you've been listening. Please remember that you need to download the Spreaker app so that you can take Motorcycle Sports Radio with you on the go. And you can also follow us on that Spreaker platform as well. This way you will be kept up to date with all of our latest broadcasts and all of the latest shows that we are putting out. Now, I do know that later in the week we have a show that will be looking at the Road Racing 2016, so it's basically a 2016 Roads preview, looking at some of the circuits and the dates for the meets and things like that. And also in 2016 we look forward to bringing you some information and some interviews from the race meets themselves. I know that we have a few lined up at this stage. We hope that it will be more as well. So make sure whatever you do, you keep on listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio. Remember that you can like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Motorcycle Sports Radio. And also on Twitter, we are at Bike Sports Radio. And on the Spreaker app, we are Motorcycle Sports Radio. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I'll be back again next week with the weekly review. And later in the week, I'll be back with the road racing preview for 2016. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye. You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio, because two wheels are far better.
You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio. Remember to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Motorcycle Sports Radio. And on Twitter, it's at Bike Sports Radio. That's at Bike Sports Radio. Keep it on Motorcycle Sports Radio.
You can also get Motorcycle Sports Radio on iTunes and on TuneIn. So don't forget, wherever you go, you can take Motorcycle Sports Radio with you.
You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio. Remember to download the Spreaker app and follow us on Spreaker to be kept up to date with all of our latest broadcasts.
You're listening to Motorcycle Sports Radio from the Motorcycle Sports Radio Centre.